Hello guys, welcome back to your channel. This is Think.exe, and yeah, it's been a while since I posted a long-form video. And I have my reasons. I've been focusing a lot on my short series called World Reports. Not to talk about it too much, but if you heard this sentence before, it's May 26, 2025, and here's what the world cooked up yesterday, then you probably have been watching my videos without realizing it. Now, this channel started off with long-form videos, and then kind of turned into shorts videos. Long-form videos take a lot of time to finish, and that's why I kind of made the move to shorts videos until I figure out a good, let's say, style to my long-form videos. But anyway, I know it's a little bit too late to talk about OpenAI's acquisition of IO. This happened a couple of days ago, or was disclosed a couple of days ago. But the thing is, I didn't want to talk about it without fully understanding the things happening behind it. It's a surprising move made by OpenAI to buy IO, and yeah, given their tough financial situation. But the thing is, if we step back for just a little bit, we should see that it might actually make sense. So since 2023, OpenAI has been the leading force pushing AI innovations, and who can forget the hype generated with their first model they have made public, ChatGPT, right? I remember personally being super shocked by the feat they have managed to achieve, as for the first time it felt like the computer is understanding my thoughts through messages. And as a developer myself, that was mind-blowing. Now, although this is not part of the subject, but I just want to share this, I've been fascinated with AI way before this AI revolution thing that happened in the past few years. So you can just imagine how much excited I am about anything new in AI, including this. So anyway, back on topic. OpenAI has been sitting comfortably for a few months as the king of AI innovations, but that's soon changed with new giants entering the race to dominate this field. We have Google, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, X, and a lot more emerging companies that focus on developing better AI models. This turned OpenAI's comfort zone into a constant struggle for survival, as a new breakthrough was basically being made on a monthly basis. Now, add to that the constant losses this nonprofit organization is making. They projected to make a loss of $44 billion from 2023 to 2028, which is not something good for any organization, whether for-profit or not. Someone has to pay this bill. So all this pressure aside, OpenAI is now willing to lose that shine as the leading AI company, and in late 2023, Sam Altman, OpenAI's CEO, met Jony Ive. So who is Jony Ive? For those who don't know this guy, he's considered a legendary figure in the world of design. He, alongside the popular Steve Jobs, is responsible for the design work of Apple's most iconic products ever released. You know, he helped develop the iMac back in 1998, the iPod in 2001, the iPhone in 2007, and the iPad in 2010, and those are all successful products. Tim Cook even said about him, Ive's role in Apple's revival in the 1990s could not be overstated, and he's Apple's CEO. So you know this guy's a big deal. Now, Jony left Apple in 2019, and he proceeded to create his own company called LoveForm. More on that later. But an interesting thing Jony disclosed is that in 2023, apparently his son was super fascinated by OpenAI's ChatGPT, and he suggested to his father that he should meet Sam Altman, and for sure something great would come up. So that's exactly what happened in late 2023, as they both meet secretly and have a long discussion about the future of AI. Now, again, at this point, OpenAI is already feeling the pressure of the competition, and the gap in technological advancement they have over their competitors is fading fast. So it's no wonder that in spring 2024, Ive created the IO company, and he didn't do it alone. He, alongside these interesting faces, we have Scott Cannon, Evan Hunke, and sorry, but I'm gonna butcher your name, Tang Tun. Apparently all ex-Apple designers were co-founders of this new IO company. This company's vision was to be ready for the era of AGI, that everyone believes will come someday. And they are trying to be the leading consumer AI hardware company by designing a product they say will change everything. Coincidentally, this aligned with Sam Altman's vision, and they made a deal that year that ended up with OpenAI acquiring 23% stake in IO. You know, the company with 0 products and an idea. Now, contrary to what many believe, Jony Ive is not an OpenAI employee. He is a partner, Remember the LoveForm he launched in 2019? Well, it's part of this deal. There is still a separate entity from OpenAI, but the agreement mentions that they will handle all design work made by OpenAI and IO, so Jony Ive is still independent as the CEO, and he doesn't directly work under OpenAI. By the time this partnership happened, a product is already being designed, and Sam Altman warned his employees not to disclose anything about this project. He basically feared the competition, and he wanted to reclaim that advantage he had over all of the others. I mean, how can you piss off this face? He's already pissed. Now, all of this wasn't known at the time, but in autumn 2024, the design and product direction for the first device was finalized, and shortly after they have started making moves to produce over 100 million devices. Quite a bold move, I would say, given that they say this device is completely different from anything on the market and anything anyone has attempted before, meaning the success of it is not proven. But this shows how much they believed in the idea, and I'm quite interested to see where this goes. Now, just to be clear, all of this was revealed in May 2025. Now, speculations were made in March 2025 that OpenAI might make the move to buy IO, but everything was confirmed in May 2025 as OpenAI bought the rest of the stake in IO for approximately $6.5 billion. Now, they say the product will first hit the market in early 2026, which is enough time to build some hype around the product and to design a family of products to lead in the future. But it's interesting to see what the rest will try to do. I'm sure the other players will start their own programs in the following few months to not let OpenAI leave them in the dust. Remember, these kinds of advancements require a lot of investments and R&D work. So I suspect that only the big players that I mentioned before, such as Google, Microsoft, Amazon, they're the ones that they'll probably try to take a bite of this new market. Now, I'm interested to see, guys, what do you guys think of these recent developments? These are my thoughts about the subject, but I'm interested to see what the rest of you think about this subject. And also, more importantly, I want to know what you guys think this special device they're talking about will be. I mean, they say it has no screen, it's not a computer, it's not a phone. What could it be exactly? I hope it's not, I believe it's not going to be the same as that failure of a product like released a couple of months ago. You all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I want to know your thoughts, guys, about this subject. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. This has been Think.exe. Just a quick word for people that want to hear this. I know this is not the best quality I can make. I know that this is not good enough. I've been stuttering a lot, cutting a lot, editing a lot, but I'm trying something new, guys, here. And the thing is, when it comes to my work, I usually take this approach, where I start off bad and then slowly try to improve with time. So if you're interested in these kind of videos, please show me some love in the comments and try to subscribe if you can. And just trust me that I'm saying the videos will be much more interesting in the future, much better presented, and with a lot more confidence. You can tell probably in my voice that there isn't a lot of confidence in the way I'm presenting these stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna improve in the future. If you're interested in these type of videos, then just let me know. You have the like button, you have the subscribe button, you can put on a comment, maybe give me constructive feedback, maybe just, I don't know, just give your thoughts, guys. Is this something you want me to continue doing, or should I just leave this and accept that this is not for me? Again, for the people that stayed for this message, thank you so much, guys, for being here. See you next time.